So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And we're underway.
Del Piero will be relishing this game to showcase his many talents.
The guy's just class, isn't he?
Yeah, I think the only way to stop him is to get players around him quickly. If there's any standing off, then he'll dish up some severe punishment. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Iniesta. Galatasaray finding their passes. White. De Bruyne. Roberto Carlos. Rafael Varane. Knocks it into space. And this is Hullet. Can he finish? Now, who's going to be first to this?
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Howson bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Goes for goal! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Back they go. Ooh, a delicate chip through. Del Piero. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
He's being... Tries a shot! De Bruyne! Goal! Galatasaray! And Galatasaray have the lead. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So we have the first goal.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Tries to pass it through. Roberto Carlos. Rafael Varane is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Hullet. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Messi. And it's White. It's Hullet. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Bellingham. And it's Bellingham. That has not gone well. Good running, strong and purposeful. Howson does well to get it back. This looks like a more than decent chance to strike.
This is about as perfect a free kick position as you could wish for.
Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
White is always looking to play quality balls. Bellingham. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Great vision. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking to play him in. Spread neatly. No, that's been intercepted. Pedri. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's played forward.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. De Bruyne. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Up he goes! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Thuram. Looking for options for movement. And it's Bellingham. Caceres. Stood up well to him there. White. Howson.
There will be 1 minute
Passing
at a
is
time.
crisp and sharp. Look at the space here. Shoots! Pedri, well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
White. And they win it back again. And we've reached half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Galatasaray can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them. And it's 1-0 at the break.
Substitution for Galatasaray. Number 10.
So off we go once more.
Number 19.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Number 21. Pedri. Number 7. Roberto Carlos.
Shin to shin,
Coming
bicep
on
to
the field,
bicep, and he wins
number
out.
4. Shevchenko.
Pull it.
Number
In with the
15,
challenge.
Suarez.
Now it's Nedved.
Number 8. Vinicius Junior.
Galatasaray come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
He's in space and looking for options. Hernandez. Mbappe!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Bellingham. Short changes him with that pass. And it's Neymar. Great work on the overlap. He's got away. Bellingham. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Nedved can so cleverly bypass the press. Some resolute defending there. And they've switched it over to the other side. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Now it's Mbappe.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Galatasaray with the corner, there first. Goes looking wide. Hernandez with... He's got tall! Off the bar! It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And now they can spring out of defence. Vieira. That's a little off target. Mbappe. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. And here's Shevchenko. Galatasaray do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. And it's Hullet. And here's Suarez. Bellingham. Well, that pass isn't the best. It's not an especially good pass, that. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Pinches it off him. Hernandez. Neymar. That is ended up in no man's land. Bergkamp. It's Vinicius Junior.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
And here's Mbappe. Bellingham. That's a shapes to shoot! Yes! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. He is through here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. That has been slung wide. That's very neat. Vinicius Junior will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Galatasaray are almost home and dry now. There's a sharp little ball here. There's a no-nonsense tackle. And he's there to belt it away. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Zanetti. Pass somewhat off target. Vieira. Nedved. Spread out to the left. Time added on will be 2 minutes. That is a brilliant interception. Now it's Mbappe. Hernandez. Nicely weighted ball. So that's it. It is all over. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win.